Hello, welcome to Pastime Workshop. Today I'm going to show you how to build 4-way equal pressure clamps. To build these, I'm using Rockler's 4-way equal pressure clamp hardware kit. The kit includes both a front and a back device that you can use with the wood that you supply. Instructions to build these are included in the kit. The clamps should end up looking something like this. And these are the 36-inch clamps. And then I also have behind these a set for 48-inch clamps. I can take the hardware and move the hardware between the sets of clamps. Now these clamps can be built with standard construction lumber 2x4s in any length you desire. In the video, you're going to find that I've sped it up because there's an awful lot of repeat. And I do apologize, I did not film preparing the wood from the rough 8/4 maple blanks that I used. I chose to use maple instead of 2x4s. We're going to take and watch the video. The video has been sped up through most of it in order to cut the time down. There's nothing fancy about it. I made an error in the video. It was marking out the clamps. So you're going to see that, and I made sure I pointed it out to everybody too. Want to make sure that you actually know how to divide a fraction by 2. That was my problem. I did it in my head rather than on paper or the calculator. So let's go to the video and see what happens.
First up, we need to adjust the saw so that I'm cutting just a little bit better than 3.5 inches. I'll come back later and trim the pieces back to 3.5. That way I'm taking just a little off each side so I end up with clean lumber and no burns. As we all know, maple burns really bad. I will use this cutoff for making the pads for the clamps. I'm starting the second pass, trimming the pieces to size. As you can see, I'm taking less than a blade's width off each pass, leaving the blanks at a perfect 3.5 inches. I needed to mark down the center of the board. Seems that whenever I do this, I'm always worried I didn't get the board cut exactly to my desired width. This is where you're going to find I am making my mistake. Calculating half of a fraction isn't always as easy as it seems. I am just glad I used pencil to mark the hole centers. As you can see here, I'm trying to figure out what I did wrong. I wanted to leave at least 2 inches on the end of each piece. A bit over 2 inches would be fine. After recalculating, I had to go back and erase all my previous marks and remark this set of pieces. clamping 2 sets of cauls together. This will allow easy transfer of the hole locations. Now I'll use my square and transfer the tick marks across to the second set. This helps the cauls to match. While marking these out, I kept thinking I needed to mark the cauls so I would know which pairs go together if they became separated. Now I'm not sure that was something to be concerned about, but I marked them anyway. At the drill press, I drilled out each 5/8 inch hole. To not overheat the drill bit and maple, you must clear the hole frequently of chips. Getting all the holes drilled took me almost 2 hours. I beveled the edges of each hole on both sides to helpfully reduce any chance of splintering after the pieces were cut in half. That worked out well in the end. I needed to set the fence so I could cut right down the middle of the board. You want to be careful here, as if you're off, less of an indent is left for the clamp to hold and not slip out of position while under pressure. I did hit center, so using the same setting I ripped the other 3 pieces without any adjustments. Earlier I commented on the piece I was going to use for the pads. Here I'm attaching the pieces I made from that cutoff. I used the center punch to mark for pre-drilled screw holes. And there we have it, the 4-way equal pressure clamps with an extra set of cauls. Thanks for watching, and I hope you will like and subscribe. Ring the bell to be notified when I post new videos. I look forward to bringing you many more videos in the future.